Okay, Fozzie Bear people. Fozzie Bear people. Fozzie Bear people, you know who you are. Okay? The people that wear the Fozzie Bear costume, the uniform. How do you do it? Well, for one, if you stay 0 point, right? You didn't really do anything, did you? Or maybe you did. You know, maybe you went for a medical. Maybe you went for the religious. You know, maybe you did that, but I'll tell you how I did it. Here we are. This is April 12th, 2022. And I've been going through this since like August, September, October, November, December, January. You know, when January came by, it was like, what are you going to do? How are you going to take care of this? Are you going to get it? You know, the Fozzie Bear people, the furry people. Are you going to go get it? Are you going to get it? You're going to drink the juice. You're going to get the job. You're going to injure. Let it be inside. You know, and I kept saying Carminati. Carminati, Carminati. Where's the Carminati? Can't find it, can't find it. I'm looking for the Carminati. I am fully, you know what, VAX'd. I've got the VAX'd. I've been doing it for 30 years. I joined the military since the 80s. I was in the Cold War, 1986. 1986. I'm old. I'm ancient. 1986. And I haven't had a break in service yet. What did I do? How did I do it? I didn't put any paperwork through. Okay, a commander's counseling. Had to do a commander's counseling. Had to like put my initials that I wrote. I watched a video about how to get the jab, how to drink the juice, how that it's important. Okay, I watched it. I got it. I see it. I respect it. I also respect people's choices, and they got their choices. They think by giving you a fire, you know, the fire hose effect of choices, that you have choices. Well, one of the choices that the fire hose doesn't seem to give you is a choice of no. No. So I'm given the choice of no. That's my choice. My choice is no. I am fully VAX'd. Fully. Done everything I've ever had to do. This one, no. The E to me is not emergency. The E to me is experimental. Said like Archie Bunker. Experimental. E this. Okay. So, I respect it. People are doing what they do. They got their things to get done. Yeah. It's all cool. Didn't take it personal. There's your advice. Don't take it personal. Just kind of laugh with it. Just go like whatever. Like parallel universes, parallel realities. Like what's going on with one person isn't necessarily going on with me. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Because I am talking with some folks. And what's going on with them is not necessarily going on with me. What's happening. But I have a different experience. I have a different perception. I have a different reality. I'm a different sovereign soul. Soul. So what I did is I didn't put through any paperwork. I did what I had to do with the counseling. I watched the video. I put my initials where they needed to go, and I said how I'm looking for Carminati, which is not even made yet, which is the only FDA product that was even accepted. Carminati. Okay? Everyone else is doing their due diligence. They're doing what they need to do. And I never had to stand in a line to get something done. So there I am as a Fozzie Bear with all the Fozzie Bears. We never stood in a line to get the Fozzie Bear treatment saying must get this done. Like they do with the urinalysis looking for drugs. See? They stand there and they state the law and they read these regulations and they tell you need to get this done to pee in a cup and be seen peeing in the cup. You don't just pee in a cup. No. One of the other people, the other Fozzie Bears, watches you pee in the cup. Your own urine from your own urethra. I'm telling you, it's true. So where was that? Where was that when it was time to It wasn't the same. It isn't the same. You have choice. You have choice. How did I do it? How did I do it? How did I do it? Okay, well, number one, Fozzie Bear, I got that number. I got the 20. You know what I'm talking about. 20 letter. 20-year letter. I got it. I had it like, I don't know, 15 years ago? I'm serious. Yeah. 20-year letter. So if it was 86, right? Add 20 to that. That's it's 2006. Where are we at right now? I mean, do the math. Or don't do the math. I'm not going to do it. So, what's going on? Alright. So I'm like, let's get on these systems of systems and systems of systems. And I can't stand it. I usually get a headache. But I wasn't getting a headache now. I'm not getting a headache while I'm there in my weekend and doing my thing on the assembly. My Fozzie Bear assembly. And I found a job. I found a different job. I found a place to go. And I got a recruiter helping me. And he's all retention recruiter. They don't want to see this type of person go. I have so much experience and such training. They don't want to see you go. They want you to stay in those slots. Just move to different slots. So I'm going to move to a slot. All right. So in January 31st, before then, you had to have something done. You either had it done or you didn't have it done. So what did I have to do? I had to punch. I had to punch this thing called retirement. Fozzie Bear retirement. Yeah, I did that. So then, like, the paperwork's been accepted on the 4th. I didn't know that. For some reason, my emails aren't coming to me. That's okay. It's the realities. It's just different freaking realities. So this weekend, everyone thinks I'm retired and I got my paperwork, but I didn't even get my paperwork, so I didn't even know. So there I am. Gonna go find another unit. Gonna find another place to go. Another Fozzie Bear place to be. And I found one. And so you got the retention officer saying, okay, you need to get the jab. You need to get the juice. You need to get this done. You need to get that. Or you can be, what's the word? Exempt. What kind of exemption? Oh, is it a religious exemption? Is it a medical exemption? What kind of exemption is it? You know what kind of exemption it was? It was a retirement exemption because I already put my retirement in. Well, guess what they can do? They can pull you out of retirement and just put you in this other slot. Because the unit wants to see you go. Goodbye. Goodbye. So now I just sign my own memo, write my own memo, give it to the retention officer, and just go to another agency. I don't even have to stay in the same military service. You're purple, man. You don't have to stay the same color. You can go wherever you want. Go look at the National Guard. Look up the different states. The ones that are like, bah, bah to the jab, bah to the V, bah. They're out there. I think Texas is one of them. National Guard. There are National Guard states. In the Army, the Fozzie Bears. Doing things out there that they're going to take you in, man. You're part of their family. They understand. They can see. They understand what's going on. You're safe. So that's what I did. What I did was I found an agency, and I'm going to go for that. And I've got all the training they possibly could need. I've got like this training and that training and the other training and that and this and the other thing because I always kept my nose clean and did what I was supposed to do, and I am like the person they need. And I've got an exemption. It has nothing to do with that. I don't need to show CDC this or card that or how immune blah 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 you are. No. I do not consent. And by the way, when we got back after virtual all these assemblies every weekend, one weekend a month, sorry about that, a little dyslexic there. Yeah. 1 week in a month, we are virtual. And we came back and saw each other, around each other. No masks, no test. No. And if they're going to make me make a test, no temperature taken. So let's start over. I walk through the door. There's nobody asking for your temperature. There's no one telling you need to wear a mask because of my status. There's no one asking you your status. It's none of your business. None of your business. And the story continues. Right. I stood in my power. I stood in my sovereignty. I stood in my own reality. I did not bring with me this existence of I needed a test. And you know what? When they did the urinalysis for 2 days in a row, I wasn't even on that either. I was like, damn, you're good. It was good. Even like the weight test, man. I don't know. I'm a little worried about that one, but you know, they even weigh you. I didn't even get weighed. I didn't even have to do a physical fitness test. That thing got pushed to a year away. That thing was breathing down my neck. You got to do these new things with the Fozzie Bears. Fozzie Bears got to do this and Fozzie Bears are going to do that. Fear, fear, fear. You going to be ready for it? I didn't have to do any of that. I just stay 0 point, calm, sure, clear, collected in my zero. So don't be like positive. Don't be like negative. Don't be like, oh, this is great. Or I fucking hate this. Excuse my language. You just kind of don't freaking care. You just see it all as a joke. Try your best. I'm telling you, it helps. I know you can. Don't feel guilty about laughing at it all. Do not feel guilty about laughing at it all. That's how you get through it. That's how you get through it, man. That's how I did it. So, there I am. Retired. Exemption. I'm like, are you people reading this email? Are you reading the email? In the actual system of systems and statuses called MedPros, I am exempted from this juicy thing. The juicy vex, whatever you want to call it. The yeah, it's true. And I had to go, like, really? I had to, like, reread that. I was like, how did I miss that? I am exempted. I do not have to even worry about it. So that means when I go to this new place of business in this other unit, no questions asked, I have an exemption. There you have it. That's how I did it. Bing! Maybe you could do it too.